What is up, CSBA? It is 10:47. It is not prime time. Well, it is prime time. It's prime time on the West Coast. But we got a third game of the night coming up. Syracuse versus number 10 Miami Hurricanes here in Coral Gables. A little late night basketball action. And joining me in the booth, Mr. Fire himself. What's up, Firebird? What's going on, buddy?
Anytime's prime time if you're man enough.
That is fair. That is very fair, and it is, just to put it out there, it is, only 7:47 on the West Coast, so there is that too.
I can't even spell West.
And Randall Thor gets us going with a highlight dunk to start us off.
No surprise there. I always kind of expected Thor to be the first blood here tonight.
At least he's not a Crip. I just shot you that, by the way. Check your DMs.
No blue on this sheet. On this court.
You're good. Pass inside. Willem Malone, rather. Apologies. 4-0 start here for the Hurricanes. Kick it outside to O'Connell. O'Connell bounce pass over to Kyle Woods. Spreewell going to go in motion. They're going to look to him on the other side of this pick here. He's going to get it. Pulls up three, ball up, and no good as Malone up with the rebound.
I thought that one was pretty. And Alcor with the pull back.
6-0 start here for the Hurricanes. This is more of what we're accustomed to seeing from the Hurricanes. Hurricanes coming off of a loss last week that I don't think anybody anticipated has slipped down in the rankings. They were one for majority of the season, and finally Spreewell gets Syracuse on the boards. But Miami was ranked one for almost the entire season. A loss last week, which was their second on the season, has now put them down to the 10th spot in the rankings, which is a little shocking. But
the bigger they are, the harder they fall,
Yeah, I would agree. And I think, the hard part about that for them, Firebird, just in general, is that, is this a good thing or a bad thing come, as we head towards down the stretch, right? I mean, from postseason perspective, is it a sandbagging move? I don't think so. But
from where I'm sitting, I always like coming in as the Smurf.
But would you rather be a number one seed coming into the tournament, or would you rather be a team that's more in that mid range?
I would definitely rather be mid-range.
Yeah, knowing that you have this, the solid roster that you do as the defending champions, so. It's interesting. Garnerson.
I mean, maybe as a defending champion, it would be different, but I wouldn't know what that's like.
Well, you gotta play devil's advocate. If you're in their seat, what would you rather have?
I mean,
but I hear you. I know you would rather.
I like the strategy of sitting in the middle of the pack. I understand the idea of playing against a bottom seed, but with my luck, if I were number 1, I would play against a bottom seed like Louisville, and it would be one of those insane upset wins that they're known for.
Yeah, I mean, either that or you look at a team like, Oregon State, who, I mean, I don't know if they're going to come in as an 8, but they have 2 wins right now, so, if they're not able to get another win, who knows where they kind of sit. Now, I don't know if that's a team that you really would want to have to play in an opening round game, you know what I mean?
I can think of a lot of teams I would rather play in an opening round.
Mm-hmm. So 8-4 here, Miami early, up by 4. Appreciate everybody who's here tuning in. Thank you for that. Pass inside. What's up, Gordo? What's up, buddy? So Malone to the line. Two. By the way, we haven't seen the bench units here, so should be interesting to see how that all plays out.
I always have mixed feelings about that classic Miami logo.
How so?
There's just something about it I don't like. It's too rubber hose cartoony.
Okay.
Like the old Mickey Mouse cartoons.
Hey, by the way, I know you've seen these logos, but what'd you think of those 2 releases today?
I was pretty excited. I'm a big fan of the White Tigers myself. I thought it was a very clean logo.
Yeah, I will say I did get a DM from Percy. He goes, "You do know that they're going to have to change their colors, right?" Counted in one as Malone puts that one in. But yeah, Percy was like, because obviously he's a North Carolina homer, so.
Well, do you tell him that when he gets the other half of the headset, he can make demands?
I said to him, you can still be baby blue and white if you want to be. It's okay. So.
Sharing's caring.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I missed a golden opportunity to go. That's not very league first of you.
Hey, listen, I've been called worse.
I didn't mean you.
Timeout on the court, 13-4 right now. Hurricanes up by 9. I have to do the math there. Don't make me do math at 10:53 at night.
Don't make me do math. I got enough of that in school.
I got it from you, okay? Jasper going to hand it over to Libby. Libby gets blocked in the interior.
Ooh.
Alley-oop to Yoshi Medici. I have a feeling this is going to be a buzzsaw game for Syracuse right now.
That was a really pretty shot, though.
No, without a doubt. But I just the way this game is starting off, it's not looking good for Syracuse out of the gate. 15-4.
Hey.
3 ball in the corner for Dominic Libby. No good. Jasper fighting for the rebound. Gets it back. Counted in 1. That's what they need right there.
Speaking from experience, first half teams don't win ball games.
Yes, sir. It is a 4-quarter game. Definitely need to be able to... Definitely need to...
And that's exactly what they need to be doing. Cutting the lead as much as they can.
CDC with a nice strong take. Puts them up by 10.
I winced.
Libby.
Libby just kind of pro-trotted that one.
Yeah. Curry going to come off the screen. 3 ball, no good. Ball kept alive, but Yoshi Medici up with the rebound. Pass it over to Swoop.
Wait, you're telling me that it's Swoop?
Yep.
I've read that as Sweat this whole time.
Really? No, it's Swoop. Jasper. Shot from the corner is good. 2-ball there.
Man. The
Star-Lord.
deep 2 hurts.
Yeah, especially when you could use the 3. Turnover.
That's
Here comes
a solid move.
And nice to pass it to Star-Lord, and he blows the layup.
Ooh.
Rough one there. Kick it outside. Luke Swoop for 3. Bang! Drano City. Nice little driving kick. 20-19, 11-point lead here for Miami. Hurricanes looking to take care of business here. Dominic Libby drives right into a snatch block by Yoshi Medici. Should have pulled up for the midi. Tried to get the higher percentage look. Gets blocked there, Firebird.
It's a tough call.
CDC going to get it over to Duncan. Duncan back to Butts. Back to CDC. CDC with Libby all over him. Good defense by Dominic Libby, and still drops a 3-ball as CDC. Wow.
That was really impressive. What a move from CDC.
That's crazy. Jasper pass it over to Libby. Baseline drives. Finger roll block. What a block there. I think that was him, Duncan, with the block. No, sorry, that was Yoshi Medici with the block.
I didn't like that pass from Kobe Curry.
Wow.
He handed it off and set that whole thing in motion there.
Yeah, Miami got their foot on the gas pedal right from the get-go.
It wouldn't have been bad if not for the size mismatch against Libby.
Curry from the mid-range, no good. So Syracuse not knocking down the looks that they're getting. And Yoshi Medici with a two-handed flush. Chance here for Syracuse to end the first quarter. Dominic Libby going to fire it up. Contested 3-ball. Rainbow no good. And at the end of one, 27-9, the Hurricanes looking back to playing like they were back when they were ranked number 1. You're watching CSBA on Twitch. We're right. All right, welcome back here to Miami, Coral Gables, Florida.
This is a hard start for the Syracuse loyal.
Yeah, for sure, Orangemen.
They're getting the looks. They're getting there. They just can't get them to calm down.
It doesn't help. It doesn't help that Miami getting what they want right now, too. When the other team drops 27 on you and just continues to rain. They've got a couple stops, but they need some consistency.
Their stops are great. They just haven't been able to capitalize on them yet.
Well, that too. They haven't capitalized, and they haven't been consistent with them either. Bounce pass over to Flight Spreewell for 3. Bang! There it is.
There we go.
Bounce pass to Randall out throwing a low post. He kicks out. Good ball moving here by Medici. Aldo Medici gets a spot back for 3 ball. No good.
Both teams coming off a loss this week. It'd be a huge get for Syracuse, in my opinion, even with the drop that Miami's seen.
For sure. Gunderson now. Going to hand that over to Kyle Woods. Woods being guarded up in a big way by Medici. Gets it out to O'Connell. O'Connell, mid-range jumper, no good. Rattles in and out. That ball was halfway down before popping out, Firebird.
If it weren't for his spin, I think he would have had it.
Sleepy lay block up with the shot there. Burmeister up with the rebound, not able to get it to go. Little ISO play here for Syracuse now. Looks like Burmeister going to sit up in the low post. Will they give it to him? No, they go to Gunderson. Getting it in a weird spot. Burmeister drives to the middle, but gets it to Gunderson, who drives in. Gets blocked there. Kick outside. Thompson for 2 is good.
You know what I just realized?
I'm sure you're going to tell me.
We've got both of the Odin sons out there.
The what sons?
The Odin sons. We got Loki and Thor on the court.
Ah, there you go. I didn't even pick up on that one. Woods for 3. No good. So Syracuse just continues to miss the open shots right now. But what a...
Hey, the offensive boards right there, outstanding.
Yeah, that's a good job by Syracuse, able to come away with points, too. Timeout on the court. 29-14, 5:46 to go, second quarter. Plenty of time left in this one. Stick around, obviously. Watching CSBA on Twitch. Appreciate all 20 of you hanging out with us here late night. 29-14.
I really think that might be the momentum change that Syracuse needed.
We'll see. They need to keep getting stops here.
They need to get a stop here.
Get it to 10 by half. Aldo Medici, wide open 3, bang! And you can't fall. You know, you can't give those open looks. You know Miami's going to knock them down more than not.
Struggling to get there.
Malone up with the rebound. Yeah, it's been a struggle bus for Syracuse for sure. Backdoor alley-oop. Randall Thor gets blocked by O'Connell, who blocks that one. 5-on-4 the other way. Good job by Miami, though, to get back in transition.
Can someone put Malone on concussion protocol? Did you see him get domed?
What's that? I missed it.
He got hit by the rock.
I did not see that. I missed it.
He took it straight to the head.
Sprewell gets his pocket picked by Thompson. Here comes Miami, gets the other way, kick outside. Medici for 3, no good.
Ooh.
That's outside.
Handed it right to him.
Yeah.
Blaylock with the slam.
And what a block by Malone. So a couple defensive gems from Malone. Blaylock in transition, pull up midi is good.
Hey, when you take one to the head, it doesn't cost you anything to jump at it.
Mm-mm. No, sir. Time out on the court, 36-14, 3:57 to go. Libby double team, gonna get over to Lord, gonna go over to Jasper on the other side. Butts up. Up on
Libby's
him.
fast, but he just don't have the size.
No, he definitely does not. Lord with a nice put in there. Pass inside to Malone.
Diesel really gave it his all there.
Problem is, his all was not enough. Pass inside, blocked by CDC. Diesel gets it back, though.
There we go.
Miami continues to roll offensively, winning his game right now by 20. Him Duncan gonna drive. Trying to work his way inside. Still works his way on the inside. Can't get the floater to go though. Kick to the corner. Jack Jasper looking to drive. Good job by Malone to close down the baseline.
I've got to say, him Duncan might be one of my only disappointments out of this recruiting portal. I really think he belonged at Wake Forest.
Life is not all sunshine and rainbows. Dominic Limmy for 2.
Reality is often disappointing.
Yeah, it very much is. Now CDC. We're going to run a screen here for Malone. He comes off the curl. 3 ball up. Good. Bang. When it rains, it pours.
They don't call them the Hurricanes for nothing.
No, sir. There's a big one blowing. This is like a cat category, what was it? 1 is the strongest, right? Or Cat 5? I always forget. Cat 5, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's earthquakes that go the other way.
Okay, so this is about a category 4 right now for Syracuse.
I'm gonna Google that. I need to know.
Foul on the play. Counted in 1. Luke Scoot. Swoop. Luke Scoot. Luke Swoop.
Nope, we were wrong.
It's the other way, right?
Stop the direction.
Cat 1 is the.
Cat 1 is okay. Cat 5 is catastrophic damage.
Yeah, so we had it. We flipped it right. So we're sending Libby with a floater in the lane. Can't get to go. Jack Jasper though, go right up, big fella. Foul by Seymour Butts. So 20-point lead right now.
I really like his foul shot.
Yeah, I like this.
The around the world bit.
Yeah. Well, don't watch Burmeister shoot, man. Well, Burmeister's BB2 has got one of the worst ones in the league. 3 ball by Butts is good. Bang!
Seymour Butts is something else.
That is insane. When Miami's got him going, it's very difficult for any team.
Well, that's the real problem with Miami.
What's that?
You get 1 or 2 guys going, no matter what.
Yeah, they have a very deep team. One of the deepest
They're
ones in the
stacked.
season. Yeah, they are.
Anybody can just choose to have an off night on their team, and they're still fine.
CDC up, fired up, no good. Jasper with Butts in his face, no good. Butts in his face. Oh my god, that didn't sound good. Butts in the face.
That's a good way to get pink eye.
Yes, sir. 46 to 26. 20-point lead for Miami at the half. Oh my god, I can't believe you said that. Firebird gonna break us down here. Talk to me, Firebird. What did we see in that first half? Besides Butts in the
Honestly,
face?
We saw Syracuse doing everything they can to try and slow down Miami Hurricanes playing like the #1 team in the nation.
And they have not been successful doing so.
They've had some moments. I don't want to call them flashes in the pan because I really think that they can pull something together here in the second half to try and close that gap. But if Miami keeps playing the way they're playing, it's going to be hard for any team to come back.
Yeah, that's fair. They need a much better second half. 32% not going to cut the mustard. 6 blocks for Miami. 16 dimes. So some things they're going to definitely need to keep try to change here. Watching CSBA on Twitch. We'll be right back. Second half coming your way. Alright, welcome back.
I feel like there's a Sir Mix-a-Lot joke to be made somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know where that is. Will Malone, though, leading scorer at the half, 12 points, 3 rebounds, and a block.
Good look at Blaylock's last name there.
Sleepy. He hasn't been too sleepy here, though. Blaylock gonna kick that out to Malone.
I was about to say, did you just box curse him?
Free ball by Medici is good.
I don't know. I thought that was a deep 2.
Did they call it a 2?
No, it was a 3. I just thought his foot was on the line.
It's possible with the mod though. Sometimes you get those. It happens. Good active hands there. Burmeister going to get it over to Kano on the corner. No good. Count it and 1.
Wow.
Blaylock.
He got mowed and he still made that.
It's the best game I've seen from Blaylock in quite some time, too.
With a stash only a mother could love.
I don't know if his mother loves that one. It's like a porno stash.
I didn't say it was his biological mother.
Okay. Just checking. Just checking on that one, my friend.
Spreewell.
Wow.
Why'd you even pass?
I don't know. We're a little mistake there, but you know what? I think it matters. 26-point lead for Miami. I don't think it matters at this point.
I don't know why they even called that.
Randall Althor drives high off the glassing. No good.
A rare miss from Althor.
Get outside to Spreewell. Spreewell going to pull it up. No good.
That transition game is insane.
Yeah, Miami is too good right now. That's the reason why the reigning national champions, if I'm going to be completely honest, and why they were ranked for number 1 for majority of the season.
Where's my free t-shirt? Huh?
I get you a free one.
Why do they always throw them to the crowd and not us?
Because I have about a gazillion of them.
I can't have nice things.
Oh, wait till next season, man. We'll have merch. Just be able to have some merch. We'll be able to send those to some teams that win and sell some. A lot of opportunity. Big runway for that. So I'm excited about the custom stuff.
I'm gonna buy so much shit.
I got news for you. I want a White Tigers t-shirt. I really love that logo. It might be hard for me to buy a Broadsheet Bullies one, but
hey, I know I'm gonna buy so many even teams that I don't even. I don't know. I haven't seen one yet that I didn't want, and that's kind of shocking.
You see, you've been helping me a little bit behind the scenes too. You've seen some of the logos and stuff, and a few other teams that we're working with. So
I'm so excited.
I've got about 4 to 5 that we're working on in the background. So one of them I think is almost at completion. I think we're probably going to go with it. I just still want to play with it a little bit. Just to see if there's anything more I could do to enhance it.
I kind of want some high school merch too.
I do like the high school stuff too.
I've really liked all of our high schools so far.
Yeah, I agree. I still want to do at least 4 more schools. I just haven't gotten to it because right now I wanted to flip the focus to the college teams because there's a lot to do. But I wanted to get those going in the early going just so that we had gotten some people excited about some of the teams and what we can do, what we're able and capable of doing.
I'm really excited for one of the 4. I think I'm gonna fight for.
I know.
I know you know what it is.
We'll talk after the stream because I got to talk to you about that anyway.
Okay.
It won't be a long conversation, but we'll talk after the stream. 60-26, Miami just rolling right now. But
rolling.
There's a couple of conversations I'm having. A conversation with Gordo has been a fun one, I think, with where we're going to net out on it. But that, every team that we're talking to is having some sort of connection to a local area, which is what I really, for the most part, not every team, but most.
Well, that's why I love this part of it so much.
Mm-hmm. And trust me, I've had a conversation with a few people that are leaving, that have decided that they're going to leave after the season's over. They really love our NCAA teams, and I get it, and I truly do. And it's hard when there's connections and emotional attachment to these existing teams that, exist in real life, but especially with the amount of work that we've done here in 8 seasons with the CSBA and kind of them one there for Jasper, but
I still can't believe we're in season 8.
Yeah, I mean we've come so far too. It's such a what I feel like is a short time. When we started this thing out right at the beginning of the pandemic, right? I mean, we're not Olivia just a little bit before it.
Well, in my head, I'm still a rookie. And then I remember that I've been coaching for like 4 seasons.
Yeah, but you've come a long way too. Wow, that was an interesting thing. Was Bjorn Johansson out there deflecting passes? That looked like it was a ghost that blocked that. That was interesting. Oh, Rusty says you coach like a rookie.
That's correct.
Oh, 3-on-1 block there. Is that like a third of a block for each of those players? Is this like football? Do they get a half a sack?
I mean, maybe.
Rusty, love you, buddy. What's going on? How are you? How was your night? You guys ready for your big battle this week? You and Georgetown? You and Katie gonna go at it. You guys, that should be a fun game. That's the game I'm looking forward to. We got some good rivalry games in this week, I really have to say. And that's the only thing that I worry about next year is I'm hoping that some of these squads can create rivalries. I mean, we have it between coaches. Obviously, it's going to take a little bit of time for some of those things to evolve. We don't expect them to happen overnight, but all we need is a couple of good big back and forth type games, and boom, we'll be off and running.
And talking with some of the coaches, I think we're trying to make a few of them happen by default.
I hope so. Well, I mean, if Gordo goes with the area that he's going to go, and Katie takes Georgetown to the D.C. area, that's just a natural close rivalry between those two schools. I mean, I don't know what other ones you've had conversations, with other teams about, but...
Well, we know there's going to be a handful of Ohio teams.
Yeah, that's true, too. Forgot about that.
And then some random guy out in the West Coast for some reason. We're not spoiling here tonight. We're we're putting some feelers out there.
Yeah, we definitely need to have some West Coast stuff. Yeah, I don't know if we would. I don't think we can have an Ohio conference, Rusty. Although, you know what?
I have thought ahead.
Just because we need something to talk about here. This is a 32-point game right now. Make it 30. But you came to me with an idea, and I'm going to say it because this is just good banter, and it probably will. It'll either go somewhere or it won't. But if there happens to be a CDC, Jesus, go clip that, put that up for top 10 plays. But imagine if there is a Ohio conference. What was your suggestion today to me, which I absolutely loved if it was to work out? Obviously, I don't know if it's going to, but talk about the conference name that you were gonna go with. You suggested, and it's okay. We release it here. It's fine because I don't know if it's gonna come to fruition anyway.
Imagine there's no conferences. It's easy if you try.
That's not what we talked about, but you want it. You don't need to. You don't need to.
The OP conference? The OP conference?
No, that wasn't it.
Just the Midwest?
You don't want to talk about it. It's fine. You can keep it. I don't care. Either way, I was sitting giving you permission.
Okay. Oh, were you? Did you mean me?
Yeah.
Oh, I want the app.
Well,
I want the Appalachian Conference.
All right. Well,
sorry.
Explain why.
I thought you were talking to Rusty.
I'm not talking to Rusty. I'm talking to you.
So there's a highway that goes through.
I just talked to Rusty for the first time, literally right now.
I thought there's. Oh, good lord.
All right, wait. Say it after the end of the third quarter. 66-38. Miami rolling. Does Syracuse have any sort of run in them to get? They can't. They don't want to be the worst team in the CSBA history of the lowest points scored total in a game. Let's see if they can get there. Watch the CSBA on Twitch for Greg. All right, we're back. Let's take a look at the State Farm play of the game, or assist of the game rather, because we don't have play of the game. Although we should change it to play of the game. That's actually not a bad.
Oh, yeah.
That's a clip right there, by the way.
That's pretty.
All right. Now discuss your conference.
Okay, so my idea.
Attention, people. Are you paying attention? Let's pay attention.
My idea for the conference involving most of the Ohio teams and any teams that fall in the Appalachian region is to have the Appalachian Conference that we call the App, because there's a highway that goes through a great deal of Appalachia that we affectionately refer to as the App in Appalachia.
I love it. There's a question of will it come to fruition. Now it's dependent upon how the conferences roll out, but I mean, it could be regional conference.
How else do conferences work?
That's how no. In fairness, that's how they that's how they started out. The Big East and the ACC, they were based on their regions, but the problem is
it was the Atlantic Coast Conference.
Right, but over time that changed. You know, the Big East. You're telling me that DePaul, who plays in the Midwest, is a Big East team? No, they're not, but they're now part of that conference because money and everything else kind of took over. Who they played, all that other crap kind of came into fruition. But like when they first started out, the Big East, yeah, exactly. So USC and UCLA go to the Big Ten. Like that's all about money now these days. But ideally,
it also doesn't hurt anything that traveling is a lot easier now.
Spree well for three. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. So let's be candid here, Rusty. So regional conferences would be great. I don't think it's going to happen, at least not initially. As Butts going to get called for 3-second violation. The reason why is if we do stick to what I shared, and I'm going to just talk briefly about this just because it's I'm going to pull it up here for 1/2 second. Like let's just talk about that for a half a second, right? If we go by that, odds are that's not going to be. It's not going to be based off of region, based on where teams want to create their teams. It's just a fact. You know, as I look at this, you know, I'm just trying to think really quickly as I'm looking at
What I'm hearing is that the commissioner's afraid of the Power Ohio Conference.
No, I mean, but Gordo and you, if I go with the divisions that I was going to have, which was Firebird, Gordo, Canes, Mitch, Cope, and Besky, your team, based on the conversations some of these teams you got to remember, too, could be fictional, too. So there's that, too. But we'll have to see. Like, your team, where's the Hellbenders from?
Athens or Proctorville. I haven't decided yet.
Okay, but Gordo's team is not from Ohio. So there's that.
Well, maybe he should relocate.
Canes might be more of a Midwest region team, based on when I talked to him so far. I still have to have a lot of conversations with a lot of people. So yeah, it's just hard. I don't think it'll work out. It'd be nice if it did, but so
I don't blame in-game Gordo. I would be mad too.
yeah, I would be too. I mean, this is a buzzsaw.
I believe I would have gone full.
Can I just tell you, H-Dog?
Man, I hate when I lose my train of thought.
Can I just tell you, H-Dog? I fucking love you, dude. You're in every stream. You're a big CSBA supporter. I appreciate you. So is Rusty, and so are you, Firebird. I mean, you guys are all amazing. So, thank you for your support.
Jerry West. I would have gone full Jerry West. Sorry.
Speaking of Jerry West, whatever happened to his Thompson in transition? Whatever happened to that Showtime show on HBO with the Rise of the Lakers? Whatever happened to the second season of that? I don't know. Did you see the first season, Firebird?
I loved the first season.
The first season was amazing. That's supposed to come back. Now I gotta Google that because I want to know.
I'm doing it right now. Don't worry about it.
All right, good. Let me know what it says.
April 2022. It was renewed in April 2022.
When are they supposed to release the next season? Because that was genius.
2023. It just says 2023.
It doesn't say when, so.
We'll see.
That was a really good,
I love that show.
That was a good show. I really got into that. I was so into it, I watched episodes more than once.
I didn't realize how influential Pat Riley was on the style of coaching.
Oh, yeah. You learn a lot. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, the same thing. Listen, you talked about NBA, we talked about the rise of the Lakers, right? We talked about Showtime, all that stuff. That was fun. I don't know if you had a chance to watch that trailer on the Broad Street Bullies, like from the Philadelphia Flyers, which is what Broad Street University is named after. Because the Flyers used to play on, so just a little backstory there. The Flyers used to play on Broad Street, Philadelphia Flyers. They were known as bullies because they basically beat the snot out of everybody that they played back then in the 70s and 80s.
They were the bad boys Pistons of the day?
Yes, of the NHL, 110%. Even worse that, because they would fight and beat the crap out of everybody. And in hockey, obviously, you were allowed to fight. So there was that. So when Ant and I put the team together, and he's like, I want a team from Philadelphia, we were trying to come up with a name, and when I saw the logo, as I was doing logo searches of what the Bullies logo eventually became, because that's not the original, I edited the shit out of it, but when I saw the logo, I was like, wow, I'm like, we could do like a play on word, like Bullies, and then I was like, oh, how do we do that? Bulldog, okay, Broad Street, Philadelphia, like boom, and then it all came together, and I was like, what do you think of this? And he's like, oh my god, I love that. And then it just really meshed together, and I'm like, well, we got to do Flyers colors because that Broad Street, it makes sense. It's Pennsylvania, like it was all that, and that's how it all came to fruition. So Broad Street is a real place, so it's not like it's a fictitious place. The university is fictitious, but as will all of our universities, or colleges.
Whoa!
But that's a pretty cool story, right?
You're telling me that these colleges aren't real?
Well, these are real.
They're real to me.
Okay. You do you, boo. You do you. So I felt bad for my son's team tonight.
Oh?
They got routed 12-0.
12-0 in
Little League, not Little League, in travel baseball. The team that they played, was just insane.
I am 12 style of ball.
What's that?
The I am 12 style ball.
I don't know what that means.
Bench warmers? You've never seen the I am 12?
Mm-mm.
Just like Puerto Rican guy. with a piece of paper and crayon saying "I'm 12," the picture of him on it with a 50 in it.
Oh, jeez. I know. I haven't seen that.
Oh, Benchwarmers is great. You'd love it.
Seymour Butts again, 86.50.
Yeah, see, H-Dog said it. It's law.
Okay, I believe you. Yeah, I felt...
It's like semi-pro, but for baseball.
Okay. What's it called again?
The Benchwarmers.
The Benchwarmers, okay. Is it on a specific streaming service?
Not that I know of.
Alright, I'll have to look it up.
I'll Google that, too.
Yeah. But yeah, they got routed 12-0 there. They gave up a grand slam home run, which, you know, not over the fence or anything like that, but a shot into the gap. And
Oh, you can watch it on Prime.
okay. I'll have to check it out. Shot into the gap. I felt bad for them. My son did pitch.
You can also watch it on Netflix, sorry.
Okay, so I'll go watch it tonight when I go to sleep. Or at least start to. But my son pitched the last out of the game. Well, because they got run rolled, he ended up pitching the last inning of whatever their game, amount of innings their game was. But he's been lights out pitching for them the entire season, but he was called in relief. So TJ, I've had apple pie, like warm apple pie, like in the movie American Pie. But no, I don't know what that means. I don't know that reference.
That might be a quote from the movie.
Probably is. But yeah, I felt bad for the entire team. Just played atrocious tonight. I felt bad.
Ready to count it down like it's New Year's?
Yeah, 8, 7,
7, 6.
There's an exclamation point from Yoshi.
An exclamation point. Did I miss something?
Yeah, that was an exclamation point dunk right there.
Oh, sorry. I was looking for like a cartoon bubble.
You're good. 90-53. Hurricanes win this one handily from jump. But the Hurricanes, as expected, come in and win this one in a landslide type victory.
Yeah, this was a tough night for Syracuse, but there aren't a whole lot of teams that could compete with Miami playing the way they did tonight.
Yeah, I mean Syracuse got two. They go 2-6 on the season. Miami goes 6-2. But Syracuse still looking at like they're going to make the postseason, I would think, based on the way some of the records are kind of laying out right now. But definitely cannot sleep on the Hurricanes. Well, any numbers here jump out at you, my friend? And I think this is one right here.
I think 10 second chance points was huge.
Yeah, but I'm talking. I mean, is there anything that stands out from Miami's win? I would say the assists and the blocks.
Oh, definitely the blocks.
Syracuse never led in this game.
I'm shocked that the steals are even.
Yeah, I mean, blocks is really where they.
Yeah, but I'll be honest. I thought I saw a lot more steals from Miami.
That makes sense. I wasn't picking up what you were putting down. I was like, dude, they're the same. But like now I understand. Well, I think it probably came off of those blocks, so maybe that's where they came from.
Yeah, I'd believe that.
That's probably where it was. Let's break down this league. Yeah, 29 fast break points too. That's when the other team doesn't shoot well. Flight Sprewell 9 points and assists on 4 of 12. Jack Jasper 9, 6 and 3. Steele 3 of 4, 3-4 from the free throw line. Kobe Curry 7 points, 2 assists, a steal on 3 of 5. Loki Gunnarsson 6 points, 4 rebounds on 3 of 8. Star Lord 6 points, 1 rebound, 1 block on 3 of 5. A lot of the similar numbers here across the board for Syracuse. Luke Diesel 6, 5 and 1 on 3 of 4. O'Connor 4 points, a steal on 2 of 5. Dominic Libby 1 of 12. Ouch. 4 points, 3 assists, 2 steals. Libby just not even close to being decent tonight, unfortunately. Bo Burmeister also very quiet, rough night for him. 2 points, 6 rebounds, 1 steal. Those guys really were not. Well, Burmeister, Libby was involved in the.
To their defense, they both had a size mismatch on them tonight.
That's fair too. You're right. 3 rebounds, 4 assists for Kyle Woods. Take us through Miami here, sir.
18 points from Malone, going flawless for field goals. Blaylock, 17 points.
8 dimes for that's probably one of the best stat lines I've ever seen for him as well, too, by the way.
Thompson, 10, 2 assists, 2 steals, shooting 5 for 6. Alflor with 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 blocks, shooting 5 for 8. Yoshi Medici.
Almost a double-double from him, by the way. Keep going.
6 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 blocks, shooting flawlessly as well. Seymour Butts, 7 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks. CDC, 7 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Medici, 6 points, 1 rebound, 1 steal.
9 dimes, though. Oof.
Swoot, 5 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. Solid night. Him Duncan, no points. 1 rebound, 2 assists.
Yeah,
Took 4 shots, but only 1 player on their team. No points. That's a good night.
Yeah. They stuck for life saying having 2 players combined for 1 for 18 is rough. Don't disagree at all. Appreciate y'all hanging out with us here. I know it's late on it's Monday. God, it's early on Monday. But 90-53, Miami wins this one. Remember, guys, tomorrow we've got some more good games coming your way. Hopefully they'll be more in the line of what we saw from that Duke, North Carolina. I feel like we were sandwiched with 2 rough blowouts. But coming up tomorrow, a phenomenal game of rivalry week. Michigan State versus Michigan, Illinois versus Rutgers, and Ohio State versus Iowa. Make sure you tune in for that one. Any parting words here, Firebird, before we head off for the night?
Stay golden, pony boys.
All right, we'll do. CSBA out. Peace. Have a good night, everybody.